Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I will call the Tuesday, April 19th, 2016 meeting of the Doddridge County Commission to order at 4:01. We don't have any minutes to approve, so we will go directly to public comment. It doesn't look like anybody has requested to speak at public comment. Is that correct? How about the commissioners? Butch?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ralph. I just want to thank everybody for coming out this evening. Beautiful day outside. And I know everybody has things to do at home. And you must be concerned about the local government issues here tonight, whatever. And I appreciate everybody coming out and taking some interest in your local government. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight too. There's some chairs behind that door. You got one side. Sure. Now you want a chair? And welcome, guys.
I would like to add my voice to the same. Government works best when all people are involved. Okay. Under new business, the first item, Opportunity Council funding request.
Thank you for having us tonight. We're just asking for continued support of our at-risk youth and adult job preparedness and education programming to continue for us to be able to sustain it for the year. We've already submitted our request to you along with our year-end report that has some statistics in it about program successes throughout the year. We've also been working with the school system on a job preparedness program to help graduating seniors and some identified at-risk youth to learn some of the soft skills that are lacking in today's youth when they're seeking employment. So here's a little bit of information for you guys. If you want to look over that later, it just has what we're actually doing in the school. I got forward.
Thank you.
And then Doris Pauley is our new Vista, and she's helping work with this project in the school, and she also works on fundraising, and she was going to go over a few things that she's been doing too.
So far since November, we have done a fundraiser, a silent auction for the food pantry here in Doddridge County, and we raised $400. For the Clarksburg Mission, I got donations of diaper bags and baby items for them, and around $330. For the Lewis A. Johnson VA Medical Center, we did the Christmas angel tree this Christmas, and we got like $900 worth of coats and undergarments and scarves and hats and gloves and stuff for them. And I just recently, this month, did one for them. We did comfort kits, things for the inpatients there, combs, shampoo, shaving cream and stuff like that. We got like 34 kits done, a total of like $510 for them. So I intend on keeping on doing that. So,
most of that support came from Doddridge County.
Yes.
Reaching out
all
to her
of it
and making
did.
donations.
Yes, everybody that contributed was people that were in Doddridge County.
Apparently the VA hospital said they no longer include those things with inpatients. So they asked for donations for people to help make sure that our vets are taken care of while they're in the
Yeah, and
hospital.
they said they get a lot of support during the holidays, but between holidays, not a lot. So I want to continue doing things for them as long as I can.
You guys have any questions for us?
You already submitted your budget request?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to deal with those shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Amanda Sendling.
I come to you today for the health department. We are doing a glow walk for the West Virginia Breast and Cervical Cancer Screening Program. We did it last year. The contributions go to the West Virginia BCCSP Diagnostic and Treatment Fund. Anybody who donates to this, they will be recognized. Last year, you all gave us a donation for the walk of $1,000, which went to entertainment and food, drinks, things like that we put on for the kids. We had a pretty good turnout, and we were able to turn around and give them almost $3,500 back to the fund, which was great. It's a very big thing in this county. It's a program that we use a lot. We usually do dinners, but this year we decided to do the glow walk with the running and walking that is happening a lot here in the county and the kids taking interest in it. So I would like to come today and ask again, we're having to up our donation a little bit more to $2,000 with it being in the summer this time, where it was in cold last year. And with things that are a little bit more expensive now, but we'd like to do it again this year and hopefully double our donation. Again, because there was so much interest last year.
Is this to be considered in our donation, or is this a funding request today?
I believe that you submitted that in with the.
I submitted a letter to you.
Okay.
for it.
Just that one, but it wasn't in the initial request of that. Is it the walking
It is in the packet.
No, it's not.
It's not in this.
The walk is from July 22nd.
July 22nd,
So they gave you measures. When do you need to fund it?
as soon as possible.
So should we consider this today rather than wait until?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
What did we get last year?
$1,000.
$1,000?
Give up.
I think there's a lot of things that go on we don't know about, the breast cancer and stuff like that. I think it's a good thing.
Right. This program is very good to us. They do a lot for our county, so we like to give back to them.
Any other questions?
No. Thank you.
Do we have a motion?
I so moved. For $2,000.
We have a motion to contribute $2,000 to the Glow Walk. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's all right. It looks like you're up next.
Okay, my name is, this isn't one, is it? I'm sorry, I don't need it. My name is Jennifer Payne. I am the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Awareness Advocate here in Doddridge County. And April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so I am here to have it declared Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So I'm going to read the proclamation, and then these guys will sign it for me. So, whereas Sexual Assault Awareness Month is intended to draw attention to the fact that sexual violence is widespread and impacts every community member of Doddridge County, and whereas rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment impact our community as seen by statistics indicating that 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men will be raped at some point in their lives, and 15% of sexual assault and rape victims are under the age of 12. And whereas we must work together to educate our community about sexual violence prevention, supporting survivors, and speaking out against harmful attitudes and actions. And whereas with leadership, dedication, and encouragement, there is evidence that we could be successful in preventing sexual violence in Doddridge County through increased education, awareness, and community involvement. And whereas Hope Incorporated strongly supports the efforts of national, state, and local partners and of every citizen to actively engage in public and private efforts to prevent sexual violence. It's time for all of us to start conversations, take appropriate action, and support one another to create a safe environment for all. And therefore be it resolved that the Doddridge County Commission does hereby proclaim the month of April 2016 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And they made this proclamation. Thank you.
Do we have a motion to approve the proclamation?
So moved.
We have a motion to approve the proclamation declaring April
Yep.
as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Doddridge County. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
I'm done. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is Phil McMillan. Doddridge County Fair donation request.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank you all for allowing me to come before you this morning, or this evening. Got a couple of things I need to do. The first one actually goes back to the back page first. This is our balance for last year, and my apologies for being late on this, but we ran into a bit of a glitch that we found when we were balancing books at the end of the year, and eventually found that we had transposed numbers to different lines. And we had a heck of a time finding them. But we finally got our books balanced out correctly, and this is basically what it shows on this, both our income and our disbursements. And basically, for information, our income last year was $214,283.45, and we expended $219,791 even, and that included all of the electric that we put in at the park and those types of investments that were put into it. This is a significant increase, particularly on the income side of it. Our fair grew tremendously last year, and that we're very happy with and very proud of. With that being noted, I go back to the budget request for this year, and the reasons basically for an increase that we're asking for this year. We were funded at $50,000 last year. I've asked it to be raised to $60,000 this year. As I was telling Greg Cottrell a little while ago, thanks to some of the changes that have been made at the park, some of our expenses are going up, particularly since the bridge has been completed, since we are looking at using that whole lower area for parking, additional parking, and everything. It's added more lighting to our system, more security to our system, more transportation to haul handicap back and forth from there, and more people working gates and everything else. So that's a part of the expenses that we're looking at. Another situation that we're running into this year is corporate donations. Large corporate donations at this stage are running behind normal, and so consequently, to maintain the level of quality and quantity that we've been doing with the county fair, we felt that we needed to ask for a substantial increase to support that again this year. I submit this to you, and understand that you're going to look at these donations in the future, and this will be for fiscal year 2016-17, and I think most things are self-explanatory in this as you go through it. Ask for your considerations and appreciate your help and support. You know, as I watched the news last night and watched where Harrison County suddenly discovered that their fairs and festivals were a very critical part of Harrison County. Something that you all have realized for years, that this is a part, an integral part of the county in, I guess, marketing and getting people to come in and visit the county, and just the total income put into this. Our basic guesstimates is that we contribute more than $1 million to the income in this county, financial income in this county every year. So I think it's a worthwhile project to invest in without getting into the system of the schools, the day at the fair, the program that we've added, and some things like that. So if you have questions, I'll be glad to answer now or in the future, and appreciate your considerations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions? Butch?
Read.
Okay.
I have no questions, thank you.
Okay.
I was reading what you had there.
We'll include this with our other donation requests, and we will consider them at probably sometime in early May. All right. Item E, approval and laying of property tax levy rates. Okay. So the only thing we're concerned about is these rates here?
Yeah.
Okay. The levy rate for county taxes that we've included in our budget is $13.66 per 100. And for the excess levy, it's $2.705 per 100. $2.705 per 100. Any questions or discussion?
That percentage has gone down in 3 years in a row, is that right?
Actually, I think it's four years in a row.
Okay, 4 years in a row. Went down.
It was at the maximum, I believe, of 14.3. Then it went to 14.15, 14 even, 13.75, and now it's 13.66. So 4 straight years that levy rate has declined.
I have no more questions.
Okay?
I'm good.
All right. We have a motion to approve the, approve and laying of the property tax levy rates.
I move that we approve the levy for the tax rate.
Okay, we have a motion. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, next up on the agenda, County Child Advocacy Center Child Abuse Awareness Month proclamation. I will read the proclamation. And it is, whereas child abuse is a complex and ongoing problem in our society affecting the children of Doddridge County, and whereas every child is entitled to be loved, cared for, nurtured, secure, and free from sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional and verbal abuse, and neglect. And whereas child abuse prevention is a community responsibility and finding solutions depends on involvement among all people. And whereas Doddridge County has dedicated individuals and organizations who work daily to prevent the problem of child abuse and neglect and to help parents obtain the support they need to raise their children in a safe, nurturing environment. And whereas effective child abuse prevention programs succeed because of partnerships among agencies, schools, religious organizations, law enforcement agencies, and the business community. And whereas local communities are requested to join in demonstrating their commitment to protecting children and to send a clear message that the criminal and sexual victimization of our children will not be tolerated. Therefore, be it resolved that the Doddridge County Commission calls upon all citizens to increase their participation in efforts to prevent child abuse and strengthen the community in which we live. Passed by the County Commission of Doddridge County, West Virginia, at its regular meeting this 19th day of April 2016. Any questions? Comments?
I just want to say that what goes on in the house at a young age affects that kid for the rest of their life and their family. And I think we need to stop and think what happened to our kids when they're young kids. On one side.
Anything else? Do we have a motion to approve the proclamation?
So moved.
We have a motion to approve the Child Advocacy Center Child Abuse Awareness Month proclamation. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Commissioners, we appreciate that. Doddridge County has a very friendly agreement with Harrison County's Child Advocacy Center. They have been instrumental in helping us get our multidisciplinary investigative team up and running and active. And they provide services to us when we need children interviewed who may have been victims of abuse, whether that be physical or sexual. They also have brought a flag for Child Abuse Awareness Month that they are presenting to the Commission and to Doddridge County. And if we could get a picture of the commissioners with the flag, we would really appreciate it.
We want to get it.
Here.
And this is the Children's Memorial flag, and actually the chalk outline represents children who have been lost to violence in the home. So it's really very meaningful to see your support of protecting children in the community. So, good.
What was that?
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait 1 second. That's okay, I couldn't get you there.
I'm afraid I stepped in
Out
front
of
of
it.
you.
Out of it.
I think I stepped in front of you.
That's okay.
Thank you.
I got over this one.
Commissioners, I thank you again. As you know, that part of what I do here is represent the commission, but the other half of my job, the other part of my job is to work on cases where there's abuse and neglect and where there's juvenile delinquency. And these women who run the CAC have been so helpful and so supportive of Doddridge County. And I want to thank them again for their support and their help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, Ambulance Authority, appointment of new board member. Who is going to present this?
We had a meeting and we'd like to appoint Randy Trent as a new member on our board, the Ambulance Authority Board. We're allowed, according to our bylaws, to have like 15, and we have 5 right now. So, and Randy's been a member of the community his whole life. He's worked at Banks, volunteers at Banks Fire Department, and he's very interested in joining.
Okay. Any questions? No. Butch? No. So do we have a motion to approve the appointment of Randy Trent as a new board member to the Ambulance Authority?
So moved.
We have a motion to approve Randy Trent as the new member, as a new member to the Ambulance Authority Board of Directors. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. Next item on the agenda, West Virginia Corp 2016-2017 Renewal Summit.
I think it's the same as last year.
Okay. So it's all basically just the same as, same coverages as last year. Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the renewal summary for West Virginia Corp for our insurance?
So moved.
Do we have a motion to approve the renewal summary? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I guess I sign this? Okay, rolling right along here. Next item on the agenda, Doddridge County Library Lease and Security System.
Commissioners, can I ask for a brief executive session?
Okay?
Move we go into executive session, 4:30.
Okay, we have a motion to go into executive session at 4:30. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Do you want us to stay?
Stay.